100 years is 100 years later, the Negro is still languishing in the corners of American society and finds himself in exile in his own land. Now, have you ever wondered what that passage meant from Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech? I did, and what I found was one of the biggest secrets that's not really a secret at all, except to many African Americans, is they are not descended from Africans. I know, I was shocked too, so much so that I asked Africans, and they agreed African Americans weren't Africans. If you don't believe me, Google Arnaldus Montanus America and see the people he saw in 1671. Read books like The Black American Handbook for Survival through the 21st Century by Radine Amin-Ra, What Every African American Should Know by Carrie Davis, and Africans and Native Americans by Jack Forbes. I just can't believe schools aren't teaching this stuff. What a travesty.
Amari said Kyrie Irving needs to apologize. He made a mistake.
By and large, the Jews that are in Israel today, would you say that they are actually blood descendants from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, or would you say that they are converts and not blood descendants? What would you say?
Well, you got a lot of European Jewish people in Israel. So therefore, they're from Japhet. So they're technically not from the descendant of they're not from the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? But you do have Edom. If we're considering the Orthodox community to be from Edom, then they are from Abraham, and they are a Hebraic people. Now, they may not be from Jacob, but they were always around Israel and Israelites throughout since they've been in Mount Seir, and Mount Seir is right next to the Judean region, so they always somewhat been there. But there are a lot of European Jews that are in Israel, and they are not direct descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
So who are the Jews today? Let's let a Gentile tell us who are the Jews today, since Omari already admitted who are the Jews today.
And on page 88, Fomenko said this. He said certain historians had used the names Gog and Magog for referring to the Khazars. Now, the Khazars are, and of course, Mr. Zelensky is Jewish, and most people would agree, even the Israelis there now, that most of the people that call themselves Jewish in Israel today are Khazars. Now, isn't that a kick in the britches?
Was it? I woke up, man, this morning. Some disturbing news out of Israel that Hamas kidnapped